Game Fanatic.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? Why do I have these on? I keep forgetting about that. Now I got a weird knot at the top of my head. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the game, and also the WW2 Underground. And I'm back with yet another video. School dance right there. But anyway, this is gonna be a commentary about Call of Duty World War II. I almost forgot what I was going to say. This is going to be a commentary about Call of Duty World War II. As you know, in E3, we just got a multiplayer reveal on the game. Saw what it looks like in multiplayer. At first, we only saw the single player. What is this? Not just like, right, I can't find it. We saw the single player first, but now we actually got to see what the multiplayer was all about. When they were first, talking about this game, they were talking about they're going back to the roots and everything. And I had high hopes for the game, but now my hopes are kind of lower now because I actually see what it looked like. The main thing I want to talk about, though, is not even that. The main thing I want to talk about is this game has been getting a lot of bad comments recently, like negativity in the comment sections on the reveal trailer now. It's not as bad as that last Call of Duty. I forgot what it's even called. That's how horrible that thing is called. Future War Fighter Fair, I don't care. Whatever that one was. I forgot what that is, but it's not as bad as that. People have still been finding a way to hate on the game, and the most recent hate seems to be kind of hypocritical. So whenever I see comments of people talking negative about the game, when I see people talking negative about the game, the thing that they're mostly mentioning is female paratroopers and fighters and black female paratroopers and no swastikas online. Now, there are swastikas in the game, only in a single player. For some reason, Sledgehammer thought that it shouldn't have swastikas in the online. They said it didn't fit it or something weird. I don't understand how it doesn't fit. It's a World War II game. And I kind of understand what the swastika thing, like, yeah, if you got it on a single player, still have it on the multiplayer, like, racism is racism. Nazis are Nazis. If you're going to play the single player, you're going to see it regardless. So why not have it on multiplayer? That's just a dumb thing for it not to be. But a lot of people were complaining about female officers and stuff being in the game, especially black ones. Now, there weren't a lot of females in World War II that fought. I will agree with that. There weren't a lot. But to say that there were none is false. There actually were female soldiers in World War II. One was a well-known sniper from the Ukraine. I can't pronounce her name, so I'm not even going to try, but it's like, I'm trying. I said I'm not going to try, but I'm trying. But it starts with an L. That's all you gotta know. It starts with an L. That's her name. I posted in the screen somewhere. She was known as one of the most deadliest snipers in World War II. She had about 309 bodies under her name. So to say that there were no female soldiers is a lie. And I think there were a few others as well as her that actually fought in World War II as well. So that statement's not exactly true. Now, I find it funny that they're crying about this stuff being historically not correct. But they don't complain about things like the gun mechanics in the game. World War II weapons like the BAR Browning Assault Rifle were not guns that had telescopes and scopes on them. Even in World of War, they had scopes and all these weird weapon attachments that these guns did not have during World War II or in World War II at all. But no one's complaining about that being inaccurate. They're also not complaining about how the guns fire. So you see in the video, they're running and gunning with a BAR, spraying and praying. The gun is barely bouncing anywhere, and they're pretty much hitting people no problem. Now, if anyone who ever fired a BAR in real life will tell you that that sucker kicks. First of all, it's an extremely heavy gun, and it kicks. I actually have a video clip from another YouTuber who shoots like tons and tons of weaponry. So he's pretty much a professional at, arms. And I'm not talking about the Switch game. We're not talking about that arms. We're talking about firearms. He was trying to shoot the BAR full auto, and he was having problems controlling that sucker. Just take a look.
Okay, so we got 3 magazines. Let's just work on that cinder block wall over there. I think we're ready to go. Pretty cool. Oh, that is cool. Back the bolt back. Try again. It's a heavy gun. There we go.
So as you see, even that gentleman could not control that gun that well. And then there's also clips of him using the STG 44, also known as the MP44, which the Germans used. And even that gun now, it was more accurate than the BAR, but it still had tons and tons of kick that was hard to control. But you see people on Call of Duty spraying and praying with a Thompson. Now, a Thompson was pretty decently accurate up close, but at a distance, you're not going to spray and pray somebody from like 10 to 15 feet away. Like, you're going to miss. You're not going to miss. You'll hit them maybe 2 or 3 times, but you're not going to hit them with more than that many bullets before you start shooting a circle around them. So why are we not complaining about that? Why are we not complaining about those gun mechanics that aren't realistic, or those scopes and attachments on these weapons that aren't real? And don't get me wrong, I don't want the game to be totally real, but you always know my complaint about Call of Duty. The original Call of Duty from 1 to even 3 was really, really tough. They utilized how recoil really was in those guns. Like, they fired and kicked all over the place. Except for 2. 2 they made it a little bit easier. That's because that was them introducing it to the consoles, so they had to dumb it down a little bit, which is why I don't like 2 that much. But Call of Duty 3 and Call of Duty 1, the original, those guns had tons of recoil. You can even consider games like Brothers in Arms and stuff and look at those games and see that you could not really spray and pray those weapons. They had a lot of recoil and kick to them. So why not complain about that? Just saying, man. Just saying. So anyway, leave comments down below on why you're being a hypocrite. Because I'm sorry, you can't argue against anything I said. Everything I said was facts. So only thing you can do is just tell me why you're being a hypocrite if you're one of those guys who was hating on the game. If not, let me know why you're so mad about females being in the game. Because yeah, it was kind of white knightish, and you know, the whole feminism thing in gaming may have caused that, but it doesn't really bother me much. I don't care about female soldiers being in the game. If you hate women that much, just think of it as you get to shoot and kill women. That sounded a little bad. I maybe should not have said that. Don't kill women, just virtual ones. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. Also, hit the like button there, the little thumbs up, because you like the video and it helps the boy out. Also, make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, hit the little bell down there to notify yourself whenever a new video is up. Follow me on Twitch as well and on Twitter, because that shows when I post a video as well on Twitter. And I say a whole bunch of weird stuff, and I like to look at nude women on there. But boy, this is sounding, oh, the feminists are gonna get me for this video. But anyway, this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, Michael Jordan the Gaming, and I'm gonna be gone. Bye.